So when we start appreciating and celebrating what we have in life is happiness. What is its user's manual contains? The user's manual contains both the stable happiness, inbuilt happiness, and the outer transient and changing happinesses. Let us look out at the changing and transient happiness first. See, when we start appreciating and celebrating what we have in life, in the body, like we have a good eyes, we have a good genetics, we have a good maturity, we have good age profile. Once if you are able to appreciate your body, you got a good color, you got a, all those things. Once if we start appreciating what you have already, don't compare, what you have already, you get happiness out of it. In the similar way, the mind level, once if you know the competence within you. Example, when I was in Vanivilas emergency ward as a postgraduate, when I was doing MD pediatrics, I see one patient coming inside, 7 years old child. It was 8:45 in the night. So we just arrived for the emergency ward as to begin our duty. So sister says, "That child is gone, doctor. There's no breathing." So she just closed the cloth and came and told me. Then I went and I put my stethoscope. The baby is, almost no movements, nothing. Only 1 or 2 beats I was able to appreciate in the heart. Then immediately I started ambu bag ventilation, emergency medications like steroids and anti-snake venom, because it's a case of snake poisoning or snake bite. So then after 2-3 days, the child went home. So that competence within me gives a unique type of happiness. It may not be appreciated by our teachers or somebody because it's so very common. But within me, it gives a very, very good, happiness within me that you cannot compare. In the similar way, as a human being, we do get, that compassion out of us, the love, the empathy. These are all few emotional states which can give you happiness. Ecosystem happiness, eco happiness. I will be doing one separate video on walking as a eco happiness. I will take to even, eco happiness at my village. So these are all the things which gives a eco happiness, the transient and changing happiness, because it is changing and transient, that's all. But we need to identify the ever-present happiness within you, which is inbuilt, where spirituality trains us. It trains us to enter into outer present to inner present, truth outside to truth inside. We end up in a state where there is no content, no consciousness. It's unborn, it's most ancient, it's eternal, everlasting, infinite, ever-present state which we experience but not touched by human understanding. Like, if I go on speaking about the silence, it's not really the silence. In the similar way, the inner present, ever present happiness do exist in you. We need to learn to use this type of happiness today. Thank you.
We request you all to join this movement on happiness to overcome the unhappiness pandemic and crisis.